Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Celeste Wong. I am one of the documentary feature programmers at San Francisco Doc Fest. Really honored and excited to be here today in conversation with the Mahwash writer, Zahir Rashed. Welcome, Zahir. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Awesome. Well, you are credited as the writer of this film, and you worked in close collaboration with Sam Javadi, the director. So I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit about your process of working with Sam and how you first got introduced uh, to to this film idea and got on board.
Thank you very much. My name is Zahir Rashad, and I'm the writer of the documentary film Mahwash. And um, it's a long time. I have friendship with Sam Javadi, the director of the film, and we had so many different projects together. Um, Sam got the idea of making the documentary because uh, based on what he told me, he participated in one of Mahwash's concerts, and then they got introduced to each other. Mahwash was saying that she is planning on making a documentary. Someone promised her that a filmmaker promised her that he is gonna make the her documentary, but could not do it because of some issues. And Sam said that because Sam said that I liked uh, the personality of Mawash and promised to make her documentary. And Sam shared this with me because I'm from Afghanistan, uh, where Mahawash is. So I said that I can help him with the script writing, and that's like around 7 years ago. From there, we decided to make this documentary.
Wow, yeah, so 7 years. So, it sounds like it was a pretty long process. Can you walk us through like how long it took? I imagine you probably had a lot of footage and a lot of ideas for where the film would go. What was that whole journey like?
Of course, we have a lot of uh, footage from Mahwash, um, because Mahwash had so many things going on, like concerts, her personal life, her professional career, and we had to track all of these. Um, and uh, because she is from Afghanistan, and music is somehow related to culture, to people's belief, and to the political situation in Afghanistan. And things were uh, keep changing. So we had to get the track, and therefore we had a lot of footage from the documentary to one point where Mahwash says that she wants to say goodbye with music, and that's where the goal of the artist came from, where say that the legendary singer who wants to say her farewell concert, um, and at the same time, so this changed actually quite a lot because of the political situation of Afghanistan.
Yeah, that's such a moving part of the film when she's saying goodbye to to being on stage and performing and singing on stage. I wanted to ask you a bit more about that, the arc of the film, where you and Sam were trying to organize this concert for her back home, back in Afghanistan. Um, uh, yeah, could you just tell us a little bit more? We see, of course, part of it in the journey and the Zoom meetings and trying to make it work, but I imagine it was a really long, difficult process. Could you fill us in a little bit about what that was like from your end?
Sure. So, um, one of the main thing that happened in this journey was that a lot of things that this project needed a lot of research because there were so many rumors, there are so many uh, things that needed research, and it was like propaganda and stuff like that. So we had to do, I, as an Afghan team member for this project, had to do a lot of research to see that what are the facts uh, about the music, Afghan music, about the life of Mahwash, uh, her personal life and the professional life, and about the people's beliefs, so that we should not portray the uh, false information to this project. Um, as I mentioned, that we came to one point where Mahwash said that I want to do the final concert, and then we said, okay, this is what the goal of the main character in this documentary is going to come along. So we focused on that, and we wanted to go. So the first thing came in our mind is that, is it possible that we go even in that, at that time when the government of Afghanistan was there, that is it possible, is it safe for Mawash to go and do this final concert in Afghanistan? We did a lot of research on that. And or we have to go to a close country like Tajikistan or Iran and do this final concert. After a long research, we came to know that we are able to go, and because a lot of people, our friends, our co-workers in Afghanistan say that it's safe for her to come to Afghanistan and do this final concert. It's such an important um, point for her journey, and we worked on that. We wanted we appointed two people to go and do the research and find out where this concert can be organized. And uh, at the same time that we were working on the other aspects of Mahwash's life, we were working on the final concert too, to the point where Afghanistan government collapsed, and for quite some time we got stuck. The entire production team and Sam Javadi as the film director, we all got stuck. That what should we do right now? So this was the main goal. If we don't have, if she's not reaching to this goal, what else can we do? What's going to happen to the end of this documentary? We have to have a satisfactory ending to this. Even if she's not reaching her goal, then we have to find out something to satisfy the audience. And that's where, I mean, it took some time that uh, the idea of uh, organizing a concert in Virginia came along. And so then we said, okay, we can switch this to this to this concert. So we worked with the team who were organizing the concert in Virginia, and that's where we went there. Uh, and that was such a great concert because Mahwash got a lot of uh, good review, and um, the participants, all most of them were artists, and they stood, clapped for her, and yeah, that was such an amazing time.
Yeah, it's really moving to see how much of an impact she has had on artists, on just everyone in general who comes across her music and hears about her story. It's really amazing to see, and she really deserves that. Yeah, she's an incredible person, and you really get the sense over the course of the film that at least it seems like from watching it that you as filmmakers, you and Sam, and perhaps other folks on the crew, became quite integrated into her life. It seems like she and her husband Farouk were really open with you all, and you're sharing meals together, and I think even at one point Sam says, her dream became my dream, and so there's this intimacy that comes across too. I'm wondering if you could talk about um did that just happen kind of naturally over time, and how did you kind of gain that trust where you were really open with each other?
Yes, actually, Mahwash's personality is she is such a great personality. First of all, she is um, very like you see that in the movie. She is a real legendary singer from Afghanistan, and she has a great personality. If you see her, then you will realize how great personality Mahwash has. But this trust took a long time. Uh, when the filmmaker was interviewing her and her husband, in the beginning, I mean, there was a guard in the beginning for sure. And after a long time of interviewing and talking and sitting together and eating together and walking together, going to the concerts and helping her here and there, uh, then the situation changed. Uh, Towards the middle of the project, she realized that it is something that is about her, because one thing that is that's very important is that Sam Javadi and I, as a scriptwriter, were the male uh, crew, and she was a female. Uh, this also created a kind of guard in the beginning, but later on, she realized that we are only creating a platform for her to portray her journey, and we just give this safe space for her to do whatever she wants to do, to say whatever she wants to say. Then that helped a lot, and that's why she said a lot of things that she did not mention to other interviews. um, at, at points where uh, Farouk was there, uh, try, trying to see if there are some of the things that Mawash shouldn't share. Then we saw that Mawash didn't really care, and was telling the truth about her professional life and professional journey. So this was a long process, but the we saw this character arc from the beginning when we started all the way to the end when we finished the project.
Yeah, it's such a gift how open she became with you, and it's a testament to you and Sam as filmmakers for um, creating that comfortable space for her and for Farouk as well. Um, I'm wondering if you could, yeah, that is a big takeaway is their relationship, Farouk and Mahwash, and how unique it is, and so beautiful. I really, you really come away with this film feeling the love between them and the support. Um, can you talk a little bit more to how you wanted to portray that in the film?
Sure. One thing that very unique, as you mentioned, in this story is the way uh, is the life of Farouk as an Afghan man, as a man from Afghanistan. Um, So I am from Afghanistan, and you probably have seen people, male artists we interviewed at one point where we say that, will you, because you're an artist, will you allow your wife to be a musician or a singer? And she says that I'm not ready. So that's the reality that's going on in Afghanistan. Like majority of the male are not allowing, let alone where they have to push and they have to um, help with the female, um, to go there and perform and be a singer. So this is a very very difficult situation for for a male, Afghanistan, for an Afghanistan man. So Farouk is such a unique personality where he helped Mahwash in each aspect of her professional journey. He was there to help her. He was there to uh, to go with her and to trying to create um, a safe atmosphere where she can go and have uh, a peaceful mind to only focus on her performance. So we saw that from the beginning, and we saw that all the way to the end of the project. He, Farouk, as a as the husband of Ustad Mahwash, was there helping us, making sure that this documentary is made. We have seen a lot of people from the community where they were trying to stop the project. They were saying multiple rumors about the filmmakers trying to stop the project, but Farouk, as the husband of Ustad Mahwash, was there trying to focus only on the project and was trying to create this safe space for the filmmakers and for Mahwash to so that we are able to make this documentary film. And this was not only about the filmmaking, about Mahwash's professional and personal journey. He was always there supporting her.
Yeah, wow. Um, I'm really glad that you were able to overcome those challenges and get it made, knowing that you were dealing with those those that pushback. It's really fascinating to hear. So we're really excited that we have the premiere of the film. So it's just beginning its journey. It's such a beautiful encapsulation of Mahwash's spirit and her whole story, which is incredibly powerful. But I'd love to know. Um, well, actually, I have two questions. One, if Mahwash and her family has gotten a chance to see the film yet. And then I also would love to know just what you hope audiences take away from it.
Um, Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure because part of the plan was that Sam, as the director of the film, uh, mm, was about to show the film to Mahwash, but I'm really not sure if if Sam has shown the film to her or not, to her and to her family. Um, I'm not quite sure about that. Um, but um, but at one point, we discussed about the movie um, quite a lot, and at one point where we got all this material together and we wanted to say that this is the real story. It was one of the cuts. I don't know. It was the first draft or whatever. Uh, mm, Sam Javadi uh, has shown the film to her, but I'm not sure the final project, if the final cut is shown to her or not. That was one thing. Uh, but about the story that we are gonna say with this project is that you probably know the situation in Afghanistan, the situation right now in Afghanistan, about how the women are, the women situation in Afghanistan, or in such a catastrophe where women aren't allowed to go to school and women are not allowed to go to work, or even for their basic needs they are not allowed to go without a man. That's the unfortunate situation that is going on in Afghanistan at this point. There is um, an artist like Mahwash is trying to, like what she said in her last, as her last word, she is there to pass this message to the female of to the woman of in Afghanistan, that um, you have to be strong and you have to work hard to be successful. Like she said that the woman artist of Afghanistan can start singing and can grow old with it. So that's a very strong message that she conveyed to the woman in Afghanistan. So we need more and more projects like this to encourage the women in Afghanistan, as they are very strong now. They are standing in Afghanistan against those cruelty that's going on. But they need more stories like this to uh, to be encouraged and do uh, walk towards the change.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. What a perfect note to end on. Thank you so much for having this conversation and for working on this beautiful film. Please send our best to the director, Sam Javadi, and congratulate him for us. And thank you so much for sharing your film, Mahwash, with us. And thank you all for watching.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.